Hold on. Are we on? Because you don't have good Wi-Fi over here. Hello, I'm Lashunda Scales, your Commissioner for District 1 and President Pro Tem of the Jefferson County Commission. I'm at Huffman High School today, and guess why? You got to begin to like, click, and share, because what's behind me, some of you all will get the opportunity to see your tax dollars being used by the students, constructed by the students, and you can be able to buy it. That's what I'm talking about. This is how our community wins. So I want you to go ahead right now, like, click, and share, because we have just made an announcement about Huffman High School building and construction class. Also, Jackson Olin Mustangs were a part of this program that we had set today. So if you already saw it on a previous post, well, I want you to see what these children are actually building. And I think a little different, because I know that when people say you may not be able to go to college and all those kind of things, I believe every child has the capacity to go to college and use their hands while they're doing it. And let me tell you why I believe that. I came from a neighborhood that people said would never amount to nothing in terms of the children who were there. And so my belief is that children are what you speak and what they hear. And so if you tell them that they have the ability to use their hands, they're going to use their hands. If they have the ability to be able to go to school and use their hands, that's even better. But this is how they create generational wealth for their families and for our communities, okay? So that's why I want you to like, click, and share. I'm about to get on this ladder. First of all, I want to introduce you. See, the Lord knew we were talking about something good, and the sun came right out on him. So this is our building and construction instructor at Huffman High School. So, Mr. Dean, tell them what we're doing. First of all, tell them about your class and what you do.
Yes, I'm really honored to be here at Huffman High School. We have a terrific construction program. We have the support of the community, Principal Lyons, yourself, and it's so exciting to be able to pass on what I've learned throughout my life, and God's brought me here, I believe, and being able to teach our young students, give them an opportunity for the future.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
And I heard some good things about Mr. Dean. They said, want a professional, a pro, he's it, right? So he's teaching our students. He's going to help me up. I told him that I'm going to do just like everyone else. We got to step onto the trailer, right? You ready? All righty. So, I want you all to come up. I know our cameraman, he's going to get me for this one. So he has to come up and tell him your name.
Hey, my name is Jefferson. I am in the 10th grade at Huffman High School.
Okay. Tell us what we're doing and what role did you play in all of this?
So my role I played this wood right here, this white piece that's on here. If you see gaps inside of it, I mean this the new generation what people using. So shift left, like people say. So the role I played in this is the windows. You see the windows, how the windows is. If you see the tape, we had to cut this out so it won't overlap this part right here, so we can put the wood on. So we can see out the window like you can see now. You can open the window, you can see out the window. Right? If I open it, you can see out.
Wow. Okay. And so they also have, tell me what this is.
This is the electrical. You see where it say the sink at? This is the sink piece right here. This go to the power and this go to the light. Right? So this is the power, sink, and light. Electrical system.
Wow. Okay, so, and this is what?
This is the light switch you can cut it on and off with right here. This would be.
Okay. And what is this?
Same thing, light switch.
Light switch.
Yes, ma'am.
And this
This
is?
will go to the bathroom and the sink.
Okay. So what happens when we put the sink and the restroom? Obviously, this is the plumbing part, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we got electrical. We have plumbing. And so we got the plumbing starting right here. And this, I'm sure, is what?
It's the cord that goes to connect everything together.
Okay. So let's look up here in the ceiling. Tell me a little bit about what that is.
What you see at the top is the insulation. The insulation, the cords that's sticking out, if it's still in there, it would be meshed up. So we had to take all of it. We had to get some scissors, a knife, and cut it out so we can see all them cords. The insulation is very thick and sticky, so that's why these woods is up here to protect it.
Okay. The wood is there to protect it. So, when do you all think you're going to be finished with this project?
I'm going to say about 3 more months.
3 more months. Okay. Well, guess what? It is March, so we got April, May, so like June.
Yes, ma'am.
June. How long have you been working on this project?
A whole year.
You've been whole year. Wow. Typically, how long does it take to build something like this?
A year and a half at least.
And you all going to finish 6 months ahead?
We should, yes, ma'am.
Wow. So this is what I'm talking about when I say about our students. I know that he has the capacity to use his hands, but he has the capacity to use his mind. And what I was talking to him about earlier specifically is the fact that we're going to get him connected to a 2-year college right now so that he can do what we call dual enrollment. He won't be able to start this year as in this school year, but when school restarts, he'll be in 11th grade. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so he'll be in 11th grade, and then he can start what we call dual enrollment. So then he can be able to receive college credit while he's in high school, and we're trying to do it debt-free, which means that we're going to work with some folk to try to get him some assistance so he doesn't have to start off his career being in debt, right? And this is what I was telling him. I said, I know I think a little differently. I hope I do, for your sake. I want him to go to college because I want him to own the business, stay in the construction industry, own the business. He one day will be a family. Then his children works for that business. And then the children of his children works for the business, right? And that's why I keep telling you about when you and I, when we work together, we will be the change we got to see. So we know that young people in Birmingham City Schools, 7 students have already been killed. Why don't you click, and share right now and share some good news about what's happening in Birmingham City Schools. I am at Huffman High School. I adopted this school 18 years ago when we were in the circular building, as they say. And now we're over in this new school, and I cannot say enough as a partner in education. This has been the most fulfilling part of me because I wasn't elected when I adopted this school. Since I've been elected, we've given hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars of your tax money to make sure that students like him get this opportunity to be able to be a life changer, a game changer, okay? So, again, don't forget to click, and share. Let folk know what's going on. And I told them that they can be able to purchase little homes like this. And you want to tell them how right quick?
You go to Mr. Dean, talk to Mr. Dean, the instructor. So if you I give you his phone number, and then you can go from there and tell me you can bid if you want to get this house. Get this house. So yeah.
And so the number I'm sure is 231-205, 231-5000. And then we're gonna ask for Mr. Dean. 205-231-5000. Ask for Mr. Dean. Tell them your name one more time so that everybody can be able to look you up. You got a Facebook account?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, man. So tell them your name and then how they can reach you on Facebook.
Hey, my name is Cameron Jefferson. My Facebook name is Cam Jefferson. If you see a car on it, that's me.
Spell the name so they'll know that's you.
CAM space JACKERSON.
Well, for those of you all who know me in this district, you know they call me Mama Scale, so this does my heart good, right? And so we're going to bid you a blessed day, and it's a great day to be a what?
Vikings.
It's a great day to be a what?
Vikings.
All right, so coming to you live from Huffman High School in the eastern side of Birmingham.